John, you have tallies approaching.
In today's video, we will discuss the 10 best war movies of 2023. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.
Get down!
At number 1, we have Kandahar. This movie centers on an undercover CIA operative who finds himself trapped in hostile Afghan territory when his secret mission is exposed by the media. To complicate matters, he must make his way to safety in Kandahar, accompanied by his Afghan translator, all while being pursued by foreign spies and enemy forces. In a cinematic landscape where action films are increasingly exploring the complexities of Middle Eastern geopolitics, Kandahar makes an effort to do the same, while it takes some time to build up.
Sorry. For everything.
The film impresses with well-edited action scenes, including intense shootouts featuring night vision goggles, a rarity in action movies. Napoleon.
I'm the first to admit when I make a mistake.
At number 9, we have Napoleon, directed by Ridley Scott. The film unfolds as the last Queen of France, Marie Antoinette, is guillotined, and Napoleon Bonaparte emerges, eager to prove himself as a proficient military commander. The narrative follows Napoleon's rise through the military ranks, marked by battles, political maneuvering, and encounters with Josephine, portrayed by Vanessa Kirby. The tone of the film oscillates between domestic comedy and a biopic, offering a unique perspective on France's whiny emperor.
Your Majesty, we are discovered.
Good.
Phoenix's portrayal of Napoleon captures both his pitiful love and bumbling power plays, creating a pitch-perfect performance. The Caine Mutiny Court-Martial.
Answer the question, please.
It's a malicious lie.
Objection! The witness is being badgered.
Isn't it obvious that one of you is not telling the truth?
At number 8, we have The Caine Mutiny Court-Martial. Is about a naval officer who faces court-martial for mutiny after relieving his captain of command during a storm. The captain, Queeg, is accused of being mentally unstable and endangering the ship and the crew. The defense lawyer, Greenwald, tries to prove that the officer, Merrick, acted out of necessity and courage.
Played this aversion to danger.
No.
Why do his hands tremble?
Objection!
The honor and career of an officer with an unblemished military record of 21.
The movie is based on a play by Herman Wouk, which was adapted from his novel The Caine Mutiny. The Last Kingdom, 7 Kings Must Die.
We can defeat them. United.
At number 7, we have The Last Kingdom, 7 Kings Must Die, is about Edward of Bebbanburg and his allies trying to unite England after King Edward's death. They face challenges from Edward's sons, who fight for the throne, and from Anlaf, a Viking king who invades Northumbria. Edward also discovers a secret plot by Fulston's advisor Ingilmander, who wants to betray him. The movie is based on the historical novel series by Bernard Cornwell and is a sequel to the TV series The Last Kingdom. It features battles, intrigues, and romance in the 10th century. Golda.
If the Egyptians defeat us with Soviet weapons, what message does that send to the free world?
At number 6, we have Golda, which is about Golda Meir, the 4th Prime Minister of Israel, and her role in the Yom Kippur War of 1973. It shows how she faced the surprise attack by Egypt and Syria, and the difficult decisions she had to make to defend her country. It also explores her personal and political struggles, as well as her relationship with the U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger.
Catastrophe.
If the Americans throw us to the dogs, I will not be taken alive.
The Egyptians have fired a cruise missile at
The movie stars Helen Mirren as Golda, Liev Schreiber as Kissinger, and Camille Cotton as Lukather. Gold as confidant. Blood and Gold. At number 5, we have Blood and Gold, a World War II action thriller that unapologetically delivers a high-octane spectacle of knightly battles. Set in the waning days of the war, the film follows the story of Heinrich, a determined soldier seeking his daughter while being pursued by sadistic Nazis. As he crosses paths with Elsa and her mentally challenged brother Paul, they find themselves in a deadly game of survival against the ruthless Nazi forces. The movie spares no expense in showcasing visceral violence and creative kills, drawing comparisons to the likes of Quentin Tarantino's signature style. While the film's action sequences are undeniably intense, some critics find it lacking in depth and innovation, relying heavily on over-the-top violence to keep the momentum. One Life.
Think about it. I must.
Go now.
At number 4, we have One Life, is about the life of Nicholas Winton, a British stockbroker who organized the rescue of 669 Jewish children from Czechoslovakia during World War II. The film depicts Winton's journey to Prague in the 1930s and his efforts to evacuate Jewish children to London before the onset of the war. The title of the movie is drawn from the Hebrew scripture, "He who saves one life saves the world entire." Hopkins delivers a subtle but profound performance as Winton.
Save one life, save the world.
Forgive me, but how many children are we speaking about?
Whose story is told with a restraint that is at once admirable but perhaps hamstrings its effectiveness as a drama. The Covenant.
Could be free of this debt, wouldn't be? You think I have a choice?
At number 3, we have The Covenant, a thought-provoking film by Guy Ritchie that sheds light on the plight of Afghan interpreters, drawing inspiration from several true stories. The movie follows the intertwined paths of an American, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and an Afghan, portrayed by Dar Salam, as they forge an enduring friendship amidst the challenging circumstances. The absence of explicit suffering in The Covenant is replaced by a haunting atmosphere, emphasizing the weight of unspoken burdens carried by Sergeant John Kinley, who seeks to repay his debt to Ahmed for saving his life. The Zone of Interest.
Gehören. Im Osten steht unser Morgen. Herzlichen Dank für eure nationalsozialistische Gastfreundschaft.
At number 2, we have The Zone of Interest, is about the life of Rudolf Haas, the commandant of Auschwitz, and his family, who live in a villa next to the extermination camp. The film explores the moral and ethical implications of the Holocaust and the role of the perpetrators in it.
Die herrliche Zeit, die wir im gastlichen Hause Haas verlebten.
The story is told through the eyes of Haas, his wife Hedwig, and their children. Oppenheimer. At number 1 on our list is Oppenheimer. This film delves into the history of World War II as L.T. Chen, Leslie Groves Jr., assigns physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer to a covert mission, the development of the atomic bomb under the top-secret Manhattan Project. Over years of rigorous effort, Oppenheimer and his team of scientists worked tirelessly to design this revolutionary weapon. Their efforts culminate on July 16, 1945, with the world's first nuclear explosion.
That's happening, isn't it?
The world will remember this day,
marking a moment that forever reshapes the course of history. Christopher Nolan's ambitious take on this story has garnered high praise, with critics hailing it as one of his best films.
That's it, guys. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.